What happens when a child recovers money as a result of a personal injury lawsuit? Hi, I'm Brent Adams, North Carolina personal injury trial lawyer, and I'm here to discuss what happens to the money that's intended for a child who has been injured in a motor vehicle collision. Well, in North Carolina, if a child recovers any money as a result of a motor vehicle collision, the law says that whatever money that would go to the child must be deposited with the clerk of Superior Court in the county where that action arose. The clerk would then deposit that money with a common fund into a common fund with other monies held by the clerk, and that money will be held until the child becomes 18. During that time, there's a small amount of interest that would accrue to the account while it's being held by the clerk. But on the other hand, the clerk also charges a fee for that. So it pretty much washes out, and in this day and time, the interest rates are not very high. So it's really not a good use of the money for it to be with the clerk. But that's what the law requires, except with one exception. And this is what we recommend for all of the parents whose children we represent. And that is to set up an arrangement we call a structured settlement. And under the terms of a structured settlement, the money which would otherwise be paid into the clerk's office to draw virtually no interest would be instead used to buy an annuity. And that annuity would grow at a fairly respectable rate of interest and would be then paid out to the child in accordance with the terms of the structured settlement. And the parent gets to decide the terms of the structured settlement. The parent could decide that they want that all the money that the child is entitled to would be received as soon as that child becomes 18 years of age. Or the parent could say, well, I want the child to have 4 equal annual installments after the child becomes 18. And of course, the idea being to help the child through 4 years of college. Or the parent can say, well, I'm afraid my child may not handle money very well. I don't want any of it. I don't want the child to get any of it until the child becomes 25 years of age. So there's all kinds of variations available to the parent in deciding when their child will get the money. But it's always best to do a structured settlement for a child, much better than paying it into the clerk's office to be held pretty much dead money for all the years until the child becomes 18. If you have questions, give us a call. We would be happy to answer your questions. Call us at 800-910-5879. There's no charge for the call and no obligation. Please call us.